Between the Lines is brought to you by Tilmar.ca. Innovative designs in the ceramic industry.
We haven't seen a team go undefeated in the NCAA men's basketball tournament since Indiana in '76. With John Calipari on the brink of leading his Kentucky Wildcats to perfection this season, are they pretenders or contenders to go undefeated and win the tournament? Welcome back, Anthony Cornelli, Frank Cavallaro, David Hurley. If there's one team that can do it, a lot of people will say that Kentucky is that team. Pretender, contender?
Contender. They're undefeated, and you know what? These guys are playing because they really want to win. There's no money involved here, so these guys want to go all the way, and they're undefeated, and I believe in that.
Yeah, and I'd have to completely agree with Frank on this one. I think they are contenders, and here's the reason why. John Calipari has led his team to the Final Four for the last 5 years. Now he has 4 potential first-round draft picks
even more than that.
in his team, 8 potential draft picks if you take the second rounders.
Yeah.
This is a team that's been tested on the road, in neutral stadiums, and at home. And what did they do? They went 34-0. Folks, I think they have an opportunity here to go 40-0, and they don't have a chance. They don't have a challenger till Notre Dame, and that'll come in the Elite Eight. And after that, I think the only team that's going to give them a hard time is the Arizona Wildcats.
Completely disagree. I think the Wildcats have a shot. Oh, I'm not talking about Kentucky. I'm talking Arizona Wildcats. Yeah. I believe that Kentucky is a pretender for multiple reasons. Arizona, Sean Miller, their coach, he's brought into the Elite Eight 3 times. Stanley Johnson is a phenomenal basketball player. He's huge, 6'6", 245. He's built like a linebacker. This is a team that on paper, don't forget it's a one-off, right, gentlemen? It's a one-off. Right. It's not a 3 out of 5. If this was a 3 out of 5, I give it to your Kentucky. But Arizona's got a great shot at surprising a lot of folks in the Final Four.
I hate to disagree with you, Adam, but I'm going to go with the boys here. I think they are a contender to take it all. I mean, they got 2 guys that are going to go top 10, 9 All-Americans. I mean, they got more 7-footers than most NBA teams. Yeah. And in reality, they're like semi-pro mercenaries beating up on a bunch of college kids, right? And I don't think the Virginias or the Dukes or the Arizonas are going to stand in their way.
No, but that comment gets negated by the fact that it is a one game.
Yes.
Right? If this comes down to
Arizona
coaching,
will have a hard time getting out of the West.
But 34-0, these guys don't know what it means to lose.
Speaking of the West, I don't think Wisconsin should have had the #1 seed in the West.
They shouldn't have.
I think Arizona deserved it.
Arizona definitely deserved it. I mean,
what do you think about the tournament, Frank, in terms of the purity of the sport, seeing these young guys go at it? And
it's amazing. It's 64 teams going at it, and it's March Madness. That's why they call it madness, because they're just playing basketball.
And nothing better than seeing some college students go, fight for every ball, fight for every possession, and all the more reason why. This tournament has seen so much success with regards to appealing
and you look at the history in the past 5 seasons, the past 5 years, the number 5 seed always tends to lose to the 12 seed. For some reason, last year it lost 80% of the games. So I mean, it's crazy. There's definitely some opportunity for some shockers. Look at the Wichita States, but I really do think Kentucky. There's no way you could get in on that inside on the boards. They're very defensive, and
the tournament's known for upsets. The tournament's known for shockers. But like my boys are saying, there's no way Kentucky can do it. They're going into the tournament off big wins.
And they haven't even played to their full potential yet. They haven't even played to their full potential yet.
They beat up on Kansas by 30 points.
They beat up on everybody.
They beat up
the
Louisville.
SEC tournament was an absolute joke for them.
Only one team has gone all the way and actually won the championship since '76.
Right.
40 years of history.
Yeah, but you have to admit that John Calipari is the best college coach since John Wooden in the UCLA days.
Yeah, he's top.
He's definitely.
They won the conference final by 17 points. They're going into the tournament on the back of 5 wins, where they beat their opponents on average of 25 points.
Absolutely.
They're hot.
And the SEC is known as a good college basketball conference.
Speaking of hot, I'm hoping that the weather is going to turn up here. Frank, what's going on?
Sometime this summer it will warm up.
That is a bold prediction from a weather specialist. Thanks for taking the time. Such a pleasure to finally meet you. And where can people catch you? At what time? And some of the things you're working on?
CBC News, Montreal, 5 to 6:30, and 11 o'clock at night.
Great. Appreciate the time. Thanks for doing this.
Nice to be here.
Stay with us. Up next, I'm going one-on-one, toe-to-toe with legendary hockey player Theo Fleury. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us.
Read Between the Lines is brought to you by Diadora. Available at diadora.com.